Free ball, Townsley, right wing, it's good!
High school basketball broadcasts are presented by Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers, Southeast Community College, Union Bank, the Nebraska Department of Transportation Highway Safety Office, Live Hydration Spa, Eustis Body Shop, DBAT Lincoln, Nebraska Ethanol Board, the Nebraska Sports Council, App Foundation Repair, A1 Automotive, High Electric, Aloe Fiber, Amigos Kings Classic, and the Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau. Now calling all the action from Pinnacle Bank Arena, here's Nick Sainer.
Good afternoon. Welcome back into Pinnacle Bank Arena. It's Game 3 today on Day 3 between the Platteview Trojans and the Skutt Catholic Skyhawks. It's the Class B boys semifinal matchup, and you're listening to it right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Nick Sander with you, and this is the Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers pregame show. Visit any of their 4 locations today for lunch, dinner, and dessert. Got a couple minutes away from tip-off. This will be a doozy, folks. It's Connor Milliken averaging over 28 points per game, had that huge second half on Monday. He was 2 of 14 in the first half in the quarterfinal game for Platteview, but then came out firing it on all cylinders in the second half. And I kept talking to people that were sitting courtside alongside of me, and they were like, nobody else but Milliken's taking a shot the whole second half, and it worked out for Platteview. They are in the semifinal. Once again, Connor Milliken, he'll be wearing number 2 in red, got some bright neon red shoes on as well, and he's hit 3 straight threes from the corner here in warmups so far. On the other side for Skutt Catholics, it's James Ninifu. Ninifu averaging over 15 points per game. He's a senior guard. He's skyrocketed up for a couple of two-hand slams and a putback dunk as well in Skutt's quarterfinal match against Blair. I was on the call for that one, and Skutt is dangerous. No stranger to the state tournament. This is their 16th time here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Champs in 2020. They're trying to add a championship to their resume here in 2022. Let's take a couple-minute break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and tip-off between the Skyhawks and the Trojans. Up next, it's the Class B boys semifinal match here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated? You don't have to. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. For answers, visit us at allofiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Are you dragging through each day? Most people are dehydrated or deficient in essential vitamins, minerals, and more. Live Hydration Spa helps you get more out of your life with their IV hydration treatments to help with anti-aging, weight loss, endurance, and more. Their performance packages can help you feel better doing your normal daily routine with boosts of energy and vitality, an increase in immunity, and quicker athletic recovery. Call today for an appointment at 402-413-2042 or walk in at 71st and Pioneers. Live Hydration Spa.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Number 30, Gideon Stovey.
Nick Sainer back with you from Pinnacle Bank Arena. It's the Class B boys semifinal game between the Skutt Catholic Skyhawks and the Platteview Trojans. They're introducing the non-starters right now for each side. Let's go ahead and talk about the starting lineups. First, let's go with the number 1 seed, the Omaha Skutt Catholic Skyhawks, led by head coach Kyle Jurgens, 16-time at the state tournament. They were champions in 2006, 2007, 2014, and 2020. They were runners-up in 2010 and 2018, trying to get another state title to their name, and they are coming in with only 1 loss on the whole entire season, and that was to Roncalli Catholic towards the latter part of the regular season. 5 starters out there for Omaha Skutt will be J.J. Farron, a junior guard, averaging 12.8 points per game. Number 20, Grant Dvorak, senior forward, 8.7 points per game. Number 32, James Ninifu, 15 points per contest. Jake Brack, a junior forward, 14.5 points, 5 rebounds per game. And rounding out the starting 5 for Omaha Skutt, number 44, Nate Zarowski, a senior, averaging 3.1 points per game. And once again, Skutt is led by head coach Kyle Jurgens. For the Platteview Trojans, they come in off of a great quarterfinal win. Once again, Connor Milliken was 2 of 14 in that first half in the quarterfinal, going up against the Bennington Badgers, and then came out firing on all cylinders in the second half. All right, let's meet the starting 5 for the Platteview Trojans, led by head coach Tim Brodsky. 8th time at the state tournament. They have not been first or second place finishes yet in their program's history, so they're trying to do something they have not done at all in their program's history. The starting 5 for the Trojans: number 0, Ezra Stewart, 5.8 points per game, a junior guard. Next to him, Mike Wiebelhaus, a senior, 8.3 points per game. Then also in the backcourt, that big man we always talked about, Connor Milliken, a junior guard, wearing number 2 across his chest. He's averaging over 28 points per contest. Out there as well, Alex Draper, number 10 in red, a junior, 10.1 points per contest. And then rounding out the starting 5 for head coach Tim Brodsky, number 50, Dayton Swanson, the man down in the middle. Pretty good crowd on hand here at Pinnacle Bank Arena for the semifinal match. It's game 1 of 2. The winner of this game will advance to play the winner of our game 2 here later today between Roncalli Catholic and the Beatrice Orangemen.
The officials for today's Class B semifinal game.
Once again, this has been your Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers pregame show. Visit any of their 4 locations today for lunch, dinner, and dessert.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The players shake hands at midcourt, and here we go, folks. We're ready to get this game underway. A lot of excitement around the air here, in the air at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Appreciate you guys listening wherever you may be. If you're a Skutt fan listening on the YouTube stream, or if you are a Platteview fan listening on our app, we appreciate it. Always download our app, 93.7 The Ticket, at your app store. Or if you're listening on the dial in our listening area, appreciate you guys hanging out with us for the entirety of our 32-game slate this week at Pinnacle Bank Arena. We're ready to tip things off, and the Skyhawks win the tip, and Farron goes and controls it in the backcourt. Skutt will go left to right from my vantage point, wearing their white uniforms. Platteview in their reds. As Farron pass intended for Dvorak, a little bit of miscommunication there. He acts like it slipped out of his hands, so unintentional at that. It's a turnover, Plattview's ball. Milliken with the ball, crossing the timeline. Platteview going right to left, wearing red jerseys with white block lettering across the chest. It says Platteview. Stewart gives it to Milliken on the left wing, guarded by Ninifu for Omaha Skutt. Working on the right side of the lane. Floater off the glass, no good. And Zarowski gets the rebound for Skutt Catholic. Here comes Farron, across the timeline, finds Ninifu, left wing. Working on Stewart. Now cross-court pass back to Farron. He drives, floater in the lane. No good off back iron. Defensive rebound is tipped to Ninifu now. Skutt has another opportunity. Zarowski in the lane. No good. Ninifu tips it around, gets it to himself, and puts it back up, and the layup is good for James Ninifu as he gets the scoring started here in this one. It's 2-0 Skyhawks, 7 minutes to play, first quarter. Milliken with it now, gives it to Wiebelhaus, right side. He finds Swanson, right wing, now to Milliken. Right wing, gets a screen right from Swanson. Steps back, picks up his dribble, looking for help. Finds Swanson now in the far corner, right in front of the Skyhawks bench. Milliken now, right in front of the scores table, guarded closely by Ninifu. Now he'll back it out near the logo by the half-court line and reset Plattview's offense. Swanson with it. Dribbles to stop the key, guarded lightly by Zarowski. Now Milliken with it left wing. Driving, kicks, Swanson, 3-ball, right wing, no good, too short, and the rebound bounces out to Farron on the right side, up the floor to Brack for Skutt Catholic. He drives left side of the lane, layup in the lane is good, it rattles home. It's 4-0. Here early on, 5:57 to play, first quarter. Platteview and the Skyhawks. Swanson, right side to Weeblehouse. Layup in the lane by Mike. Weeblehouse is good. And the Trojans are on the scoreboard. They trail 4-2 to the Skyhawks. Dvorak to Ninifu, left side, guarded by Weeblehouse. On the left wing, gives it to Brack, top of the key. To Farron, right wing, guarded by Milliken. Takes a screen, 3-ball on the way. It's good. J.J. Farron hits his first shot from beyond the arc. And it's 7-2 Skyhawks here early on. Stewart, left wing, looking for help. Finds Swanson, top of the key, now to Milliken. Thought about popping the three from the left wing. Will drive on Ninifu instead. Puts a contested layup in the lane. It's good for Connor Milliken. And it's 7-4 Skutt. Farron brings it across the timeline, gets to Brack, left side. Ninifu tries to cut down the left side of the lane, can't get the ball to him. Brack dribbles to the top of the key, still guarded lightly by Ezra Stewart. Now finds Farron right side. He's already hit a 3-ball today. 7-4 here, Skyhawks early on. 4:47 to play first quarter. Brack gets it to Dvorak near the half-court line, standing now on the S of the Huskers logo here at center court. Brack working down low. Dvorak passes to Farron now. Gets a screen right from Zorowski. Decides to go left. Floater in the lane by Farron is good.
J.J. Farron.
Nice shot there by J.J. Farron, and it's 9-4 Skutt. Milliken pulls up. Right wing. 3-ball on the way. It's good. Connor Milliken. And just like that, Skutt's lead is cut to 2. 9-7, 4:11 to play first quarter. Brack with it, right wing, guarded by Stewart. Now hands it off to Ninifu, left side. Now to Farron, farther down that left wing. Dribbles to the top of the key, takes a screen right from Zorowski. Now dumps it off. Dvorak, top of the key. Bounce pass inside. Brack gets the pumpkin there, but then gets pushed from behind by number 10, Alex Draper.
His first personal foul. First team foul against Platteview. Checked it in for Skutt Catholic. Number 12, Gabe Edstrom.
9-7 Skutt, 3:54 to play first quarter. Ninifu gets the inbound pass. Holding it, now dribbling with his right hand as he crosses the logo. Skutt going left to right here, now to Farron, down lows. Brack, layup in the lane, way too easy for Jake Brack as he now has 4 on the evening, or afternoon. Up the floor goes Weedlehouse, and he dribbles. They're going to call a foul. I thought he just dribbled it off his foot, but instead they're going to call a foul as Weedlehouse drove on the right side of the lane. Foul's going to be called on J.J. Farron, his first.
His first personal foul, first team foul against the Skyhawks.
I thought it looked like Weeblehouse may have just dribbled it off his leg, but instead they're going to call a blocking foul. So first team foul on Skutt here as they get the inbound pass out top to the logo. Now Swanson with it on the right elbow. Milliken trying to go to work here. Has it on the right wing. Now to Swanson, back to Milliken. Working on Ninifu. Right elbow. Now he'll back it out to the perimeter. He takes a screen right from Swanson. Back to Swanson from Milliken. Stewart now with it. Drives right side on the lane. Gets cut off there. Almost gets taken away by Farron. Now cross-court pass. Swanson thought about the three from the left corner. Dribbles in the lane. Kicks it out. Draper with it. Right elbow. Now to Milliken. Going right side. Trying to drive baseline. Milliken. Floater in the lane. No good. A little too strong. And the ball will be corralled by Ninifu for the Skyhawks. Crossing the timeline. James Ninifu drives coast to coast. Layup in the lane. No good. Off to the right. And the rebound will be tipped out to Farron. He tries the three. Top of the key. No good. And it's tipped out once again to Farron. Skyhawks with another opportunity here. Brack with it, left side. Edstrom's checked in for the Skyhawks as well at the last dead ball. Farron drives, center of the lane, right-handed layup is good for J.J. Farron, and he has 7. 13-7, Skutt out in front by 6. 2:24 to play first quarter. Milliken with the ball near the logo. Picks up his dribble, needs help, finds Swanson on the right side. Now to the corner. Stewart, Milliken, 3-ball on the way, rattles out, offensive rebound for Stewart, and he gets it just poked out of his hands, and we have a hold called on Ezra Stewart. It's a foul, as he was just trying to get the ball right back.
Ezra Stewart, his first personal foul, second team foul against the Trojans. Checking in for Skutt Catholic, number 20, Brett Dvorak. Checking in for Platteview, number 20, Gail Wickman.
13-7. Skutt out in front by 6. 2:08 to play, first quarter. Ninifu will bring it across the timeline. Skyhawks still working left to right. Swanson has checked out for Platteview, so they've gone with a little bit of a shorter lineup. Cale Wickman in his place. Dvorak with it, right wing. Picks up his dribble, entry pass down low on the free throw line, out to Edstrand on the far side. Now to Ninifu, left wing. Back to Edstrand. He drives baseline on Stewart. Layup is blocked by Stewart. And here comes Platteview. Milliken up the floor to Draper. Left-handed layup in the lane. No good, too strong. And Brack gets the defensive rebound for the Skyhawks. Farron going the other way now. Left side. J.J. Farron takes the screen right from Brack. Now picks up his dribble. Gives it to Ninifu. Right wing to Dvorak. Right side. Guarded by Draper. Down low entry pass to Brack. Right-handed layup in the lane is good for Jake Brack. As now Brack has 6. 15-7. Skyhawks with an 8-point lead here. Minute to go in the first quarter. Wiebelhaus gives it to Stewart. Top of the key, guarded by Edstrand. Now Wickman with it to Stewart, to Wiebelhaus. Right side. Fakes the step a couple times. Now finally jabs. Stewart, 3-ball, left wing. No good, off back iron. And Edstrand gets the defensive rebound for the Skyhawks. Platteview struggling to shoot it a little bit here early on. Ninifu driving, right side, layup, good. James Ninifu. And we have a timeout on the floor with 37 seconds to go in the first quarter. Your score, Skutt 15, Trojans 7. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers is all about the good and creating more of it. More drive-through celebrations, more weekend traditions, more family dinners and lunches, more car picnics and road trips, more desserts, maybe more second desserts, more celebrating being together as much as we can. There's always room for more good and more Freddy's. Keep the good going with a taste that brings you back.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you, Pinnacle Bank Arena. Class B semifinal between the Skyhawks and the Trojans. It's 17-7. Skyhawks out in front by 10. Platteview basketball. Wiebelhaus with it, left side, hands it off to Milliken. Now to Draper, right side to Stewart in the far corner. Finds cutting Milliken, kicks it out. Ball almost lost out of bounds by Wiebelhaus, but he gets it back. Looking, finds Stewart top of the key. 3-ball on the way, no good. Off the side of the rim, and Skyhawks get the rebound. Ninifu driving, left side. Stops in the lane, no good on the shot, and we'll have a foul called on Brack. So Ninifu airballed it short, and Brack was just there to grab the ball out of midair, and he got pushed from behind. Foul's going to be on Ezra Stewart, his second.
Number 50, Jacob Swanson.
6.5 seconds to go, 17-7 your score. Skutt out in front by double digits here. They find Edstrand wide open, hands it off. Farron tries another 3-ball. It's good! J.J. Farron. And that will signal the end of the first quarter with your score. Skutt Catholic 20, the Platteview Trojans 7. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter coming up next from Pinnacle Bank Arena. You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Southeast Community College is training tomorrow's workforce today with our nearly 60 career and technical programs. We are doing our part to help employers fill vacancies during this current labor shortage, graduating students with skill sets employers are seeking. We're also helping to upskill the workforce by adding short-term credentials like certificates in many programs so that employees can get retraining quickly. Learn more about upskilling with SCC at southeast.edu/academics. SCC, your path to possible.
Fencing, skydiving, baseball, tennis, gymnastics, softball, basketball, table tennis, karate.
Nick thinks he can name all of the Cornhusker State Game sports in 30 seconds.
BMX racing, volleyball, cycling.
Not likely, but here's what you do need to know. The Cornhusker State Games are coming up in July. With over 70 sports to choose from, there's literally something for everyone. Register by June 1st to get your free shirt. Check it all out at cornhuskerstategames.com. Go for the gold in 2022.
Archery, chess, foot golf, fishing.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Start of the second quarter here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. 20-7 is your score. J.J. Farron led all scorers with 10 points in that first quarter alone. 2 trifectas and a couple layups to go along to his name. Weeblehouse has it left side now for Platteview. Up the top to Swanson. To Milliken now right wing. Steps back. Down low to Swanson. Kicks it out. 3-ball on the way. Near corner. No good off back iron. And Farron skies up for the defensive rebound for the Skyhawks. He crosses the timeline going left to right still. Hands it off. Brack now right side. Gets a screen right from Zarowski. Kicks it out. Dvorak left wing. Guarded closely there by Stabby of Platteview. Now to Farron. Right side. Guarded by Milliken. They've switched Milliken onto Farron now in the second quarter instead of having him on Ninifu like they did in the first quarter. Milliken tips the pass out of bounds. It'll go back to where Kyle Jungers is sitting on the Skyhawks bench. He looks towards Ninifu's way and goes, come on now, be smarter with those passes. But it'll still be Skyhawk basketball. 7:13 to play, first half, 20-7 is your score. Skyhawks with an early 13-point lead over the Platteview Trojans. Brack to Zarowski, now working around the perimeter to Dvorak. Finds a cutting, Brask down low, and the layup is good, and the foul by Jake Brack. Foul's going to go on Dayton Swanson, his first. Brack had 6 points in that first quarter, trying to make it 9 with a made free throw, and he does. So 23-7, still your score. Plattview's got to figure out something on offense and somehow to limit Brack on defense. Milliken, mid-range jumper, no good, nothing but air on that one, way too short, and it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by the Trojans. So we saw this last game. Milliken started pretty cold, 2 of 14, started forcing some things, and then the second half caught fire. But if the Trojans go down in the break by 25 points, then it's not going to matter. Farron crosses the timeline, finds Dvorak right side, cross court to Ninifu. He's been relatively quiet, only 4 points to his stat line so far. Farron trying to find Ninifu, can't get the ball to him, now just throws it cross court to Dvorak right side. Guarded by Stabby, now to Ninifu, right wing, he drives, layup in the lane, no good by Ninifu, and the defensive rebound goes to Weeblehouse, and he is fouled by James Ninifu. That's Ninifu's first. Just the second team foul on Omaha Skutt today. So 6:19 to go in the second quarter. They still have 4 fouls to give before the fifth one will put Platteview in the bonus. Milliken with it, left side, gets double teamed by Dvorak and Jarowski. Now cross court, Weeblehouse with it, right wing to Swanson on the elbow, out the far corner to Stabby. Stabby has it, far corner. Milliken, right wing, pulls up 3-ball. It's good for Connor Milliken. He now has 8 as he took that behind the red line. So here at PBA, there's 2 of them. There's the white high school three-point line and then the red college three-point line. He took that behind the red one. Good for his 8 points now tonight. Zarowski out top. Dvorak tries a 3 of his own from the top of the key. No good off front iron, and the rebound will be tipped right into the hands of Milliken. Milliken passes up the floor to Stabby. Fakes the layup, gets his layup blocked, and rebounded by Milliken. The Platteview Trojans get another chance. Milliken pulls up, left wing, 3-ball on the way, no good off the side. And Brack gets the defensive rebound. Up the floor to Ninifu. Skyhawks trying to push the pace a little bit, kicks it out. Brack to Farron, almost thought about trying another 3 from the left wing, decides to pass it off to Dvorak instead, right side. 5:04 to go, second quarter, 23-10. Skyhawks out in front of the Platteview Trojans today in the Class B semifinal. Winner of this game gets the winner of Omaha Roncalli and Beatrice. that game to start about 30 minutes after we're done here. DP on the call for that one here on the ticket. Dvorak, top of the key to Ninifu, right wing. Now to Fearon. Thought about trying a three, dumps it off. Zorowski in the lane, gets his layup blocked from behind by Dayton Swanson. It'll stay with Skutt, but it allows the Trojans to kind of catch their breath on defense here. Great defense there by Platteview. Skutt to inbound, underneath thrown bucket. Fearon looking for help. Finds Dvorak, top of the key, guarded by Stewart. Dumps it down, Zorowski in the lane. Layup's good. Zorowski's found the scoring column. That's his first two today. It's 25-10 Skyhawks. Swanson, left wing. Now Draper to Stewart. Milliken pulls up, top of the key. Three ball on the way, no good, off to the left. Fighting for the rebound is Swanson and Zorowski, and Ninifu comes away with it. Up the floor to Fearon. Driving left side. Gets picked up by Milliken. Crosses over a couple times. Now Ninifu with it. Pass fake. Drives left. Bounce pass. Fearon, three ball left wing. It's good for J.J. Fearon. And he's up to 13 on the afternoon. Stewart gives it to Swanson. Near side corner. Dumps it off. Milliken right wide open in the lane. Misses a bunny. And the defensive rebound goes to Jake Brack of the Skyhawks. Up the floor to Ninifu in the lane. Left-handed up and under, no good. It'll be out of bounds off of Skutt Catholic, so Platteview basketball. 3:41 to go in the first half. 28-10 your score. Skyhawks out in front of the Trojans. This is a 1 seed versus a 4 seed matchup. Winner heads to the Class B final. Milliken will bring it across the timeline, working right to left. He dribbles to the top of the key, dumps it off. Three ball on the way. Weeblehouse, it's no good. Rattles around the rim and out, and Fearon cleans up the miss. Fearon trying to push the pace. Nobody stops ball. Now they dump it off to Brack, and the layup is good for Jake Brack, as he is now in double figures with 11. Milliken to Stewart, right wing, guarded by Edstrand. Now to Draper. Weeblehouse to Milliken, top of the key. Dvorak on him. He drives left side. Now dumps it off into the near corner. Cross-court pass. Stabby to Wheelhouse. Kicks it out. That's Wickman with it, right wing. Now to Draper. Thought about hopping the three. Decides to hand it off to Milliken. Near corner. Three ball. Ezra Stewart. No good. Too strong. And the rebound will, though, bounce out to Wickman. But he's going to be called for a push as Wickman's first. It's a 20-point Skyhawk lead. 30-10, 2:44 to go. Just as ideal of a start as you could have hoped for Kyle Jungers. Been able to feed the ball down low to 6'8" Jake Brack. He has 8, 9, 11 points in this one. And then you're able to get some strong perimeter shooting from a guy like J.J. Fearon. You're not even having to use Ninifu right now. Steal by Platteview. Here comes Milliken running the floor. Takes it himself. Layup in the lane is good. And the blocking foul. As Fearon tried to put his body on the line, Milliken went right at him. Finished with the right hand. And Fearon gets called for the foul. That's Fearon's second. So now going to the line to shoot one shot is Connor Milliken. Milliken's free throw up and good. Milliken now has 11. Fearon gives it to Edstrand, right wing. Skyhawks going to work here with 2:17 to go and up by 17. Edstrand, right side. Now Dvorak, pass fake left. Goes right to Edstrand, back to the right side. Ninifu trying to move side to side in the higher part of the paint. Now cross-court pass. Edstrand, Dvorak. Finds Ninifu right at the free throw line. Fakes right, goes left, up in the lane, no good. Offensive rebound, Ninifu, and the layup drops for James Ninifu. Milliken, three ball, Draper, no good. And the rebound goes right to Brack. A lot of one and done possessions here for Platteview throughout the first half. Edstrand getting stuck, finds Ninifu, gets a couple Platteview Trojans to jump. He gets his own miss, and the layup is good by James Ninifu. 34-13. Skyhawks out in front big. Cross-court pass. Wickman kicks out. Draper. Now to Weeblehouse. Steps back. Wickman with it now, right wing. Bounce pass, no look to Draper. He wasn't ready for it because he was watching Wickman. Wickman wasn't even looking at him, so he wasn't expecting him to pass the basketball. So turnover Platteview. Ezra Stewart now checks in for Platteview while Zorowski subs in for J.J. Farron. Skutt Catholic with the basketball. Ninifu slowly walking it across the half-court line. He'll be picked up by Weeblehouse. Gives it to Edstrand, left wing. Milliken daring him to shoot the three ball. Says no thank you, passes it off to Dvorak. Now Edstrand with it, left side. He'll back it out. 45 seconds on the ticker. Looks back towards Kyle Jungers' way and says, hold on, let's just hold on for the last shot here. Dvorak now has it on the logo. Ninifu, 31 seconds. 28 seconds. Ninifu still working on Weeblehouse. Gets doubled by Milliken and Weeblehouse. Now up to Dvorak. Now back to Ninifu. Gets doubled once again. Platteview in the 2-3 zone. Man-to-man. As now Dvorak has it, right side. Dumps it off Edstrand. Kicks it out. Ninifu wide open three ball, top of the key. It's good. Nothing but net for James Ninifu as Milliken stops. Half-court heave, no good. And at the halftime stoppage in play, it's 37-13. Skyhawks out in front by 24 points. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have the Southeast Community College halftime show coming up next. It's high school basketball from Pinnacle Bank Arena, Class B boys semifinal coming up next on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
It's seafood season at Amigos. The popular fish and shrimp tacos are back and on special. 2 for just $6.99. There's jumbo shrimp baskets, fish and chips, and even a seafood enchilada. Talk about variety. And don't forget the crowd-pleasing crisp crab rangoon burrito. The amazing flavor of crab rangoon rolled in a golden crisp tortilla just made to dunk in our sweet chili sauce. What a catch. Seafood at Amigos.
Hey dude, can I have the aux cord?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, do you want to play some games?
What? No, stop. I'm trying to drive.
Dude, Aaron wants to know what you're doing on Friday.
Okay, I'll talk to him later. I'm driving right now.
Did you see this thing on Facebook?
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I gotta put you on Do Not Disturb.
Wait.
It's hard to drive with a bad passenger, so don't let your phone be one. Visit drivesmartany.org for more information. Brought to you by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends. That's the greatest compliment we can receive. If you've been in an accident, we'll get you back in your vehicle as quickly as possible. Our technicians care about you and your family and repair your vehicle to factory standards. We handle your claim from start to finish and provide a free loaner car. Stop by for a free estimate. Eustace Body Shop, just south of 88th and Highway 2.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
When you choose ethanol at the pump, you're not only saving money, you're saving livelihoods. Nebraska is the second largest producer of ethanol, which is proudly made with locally grown field corn. Every time you fill up with higher ethanol blends like E15, E30, and E85, you're supporting Nebraska farmers and strengthening our economy. Right now, only about 4% of Nebraska-produced ethanol is being used in Nebraska. Let's do more to support local agriculture. Fuel a stronger tomorrow. Choose ethanol. Learn more at fueledbynebraska.com.
Are you tired of lousy internet and faceless customer service? It's time to experience local, honest, hassle-free, and exceptional. That's the Allo promise. We not only provide crazy fast fiber internet, crystal clear TV, and dependable phone service, but we choose to become a part of the communities we serve and love when everyone calls or stops by our store to say Allo. So don't settle for mediocre, settle for exceptional with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/local.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you, Pinnacle Bank Arena, Class B Boys semifinal. I'll be honest, this one is not really playing out the way I had expected it to. Skutt, man, having their way with the Platteview Trojans through 2 quarters. This is the Southeast Community College halftime show. Discover your path to possible at SEC. Learn more at southeast.edu. I guess we're trying to play some baseball sound effects here. Nobody yelled charge, though, at Pinnacle Bank Arena, so we are not at Haymarket Park. We are at Pinnacle Bank Arena. But like I said, SEC halftime show. Discover your path to possible at SEC. Learn more at southeast.edu. Halftime score, 37-13. Skyhawks in front of the Trojans here. A couple of stat lines to go as we go along. I mean, Skutt, storyline in the first half, just using their size. Platteview has no answer for 6'8" Jake Brack down low, and he leads all scorers for both teams with 14 points. J.J. Farron, second on the Skyhawks with 13 first-half points. Ninifu has 8, and Zorowski has 2, equaling 37 points for Kyle Jungers and his Omaha Skutt Skyhawks, who are in their 16th state tournament appearance. For the 4 seed, the Platteview Trojans, thank goodness they have Connor Milliken, and I'm saying that even though they have a 24-point deficit ahead of them. Connor Milliken has 11 of the Trojans' 13. The other 2 come from Mike Wiebelhaus with 2 points. So Plattview's got to figure out a way to contain Brack down low, and when you take him away, you have to worry about Zorowski, and when you take them 2 away, bam, there's Ninifu, and then J.J. Farron also bursts onto the scene with 13 points in today's semifinal game. Halftime score, once again, Skyhawks 37, Trojans 13. Let's hope the second half is a little more competitive, right? 37-13, Skyhawks out big at the halftime break. This has been the Southeast Community College halftime show. Discover your path to possible at SEC. Learn more at southeast.edu. When we come back, we'll have the second half live from Pinnacle Bank Arena, the Class B boys semifinal between the Skyhawks and the Trojans on 93.7 The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
DBAT Lincoln Baseball and Softball Academy is a cut above the rest. Their indoor climate-controlled facility lets you work out regardless of weather, and their 18 batting cages provide plenty of opportunities to get your work in. Their professional instructors don't just know baseball and softball, they live and breathe it. Learn more about their membership pricing or birthday party rentals by calling 402-882-3228 or going to dbatlincoln.com. DBAT, developing beliefs, attitudes, and traditions both on and off the field.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers is all about the good and creating more of it. More drive-through celebrations, more weekend traditions, more family dinners and lunches, more car picnics and road trips, more desserts, maybe more second desserts, more celebrating being together as much as we can. There's always room for more good and more Freddy's. Keep the good going with a taste that brings you back.
Southeast Community College is training tomorrow's workforce today with our nearly 60 career and technical programs. We are doing our part to help employers fill vacancies during this current labor shortage, graduating students with skill sets employers are seeking. We're also helping to upskill the workforce by adding short-term credentials like certificates in many programs so that employees can get retraining quickly. Learn more about upskilling with SCC at southeast.edu/academics. SCC, your path to possible.
Are you dragging through each day? Most people are dehydrated or deficient in essential vitamins, minerals, and more. Live Hydration Spa helps you get more out of your life with their IV hydration treatments to help with anti-aging, weight loss, endurance, and more. Their performance packages can help you feel better doing your normal daily routine with boosts of energy and vitality, an increase in immunity, and quicker athletic recovery. Call today for an appointment at 402-413-2042 or walk in at 71st and Pioneers. Live Hydration Spa.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Fencing, skydiving, baseball, tennis, gymnastics, softball, basketball, table tennis, karate.
Nick thinks he can name all of the Cornhusker State Game sports in 30 seconds.
BMX racing, volleyball, cycling.
Not likely, but here's what you do need to know. The Cornhusker State Games are coming up in July. With over 70 sports to choose from, there's literally something for everyone. Register by June 1st to get your free shirt. Check it all out at CornhuskerStateGames.com. Go for the gold in 2022.
Challenge, archery, chess, foot golf, fishing.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Start of the third quarter from Pinnacle Bank Arena. It's the Skyhawks and the Trojans. About a minute left in halftime. Both teams are in their respective huddles. 37-13 is your score. Winner of this game advances to the Class B final on Friday. That game, 1 p.m. Skutt, been here quite a few times. Platteview, they've never been able to make it past this stage. Been to the state tournament 8 times, have not been the champion or the runner-up in program history yet. So we'll see if this second half is any different than the first half. Milliken had 11 in that first half. I need to make a correction stats-wise. James Ninefu had 11 in the first half for Skutt. Jake Brack had 11 in the first half for Skutt as well, not 14. I had it originally where Ninefu had 8 and Brack had 14. Psych, they each had 11 instead. 37-13, Skyhawks basketball out of the break. They will now go right to left from where I am sitting on the court side here. Dvorak has it. Now to Brack, top of the key, near the logos. Farron dribbles right side. He had a couple trifectas in the first half. Wanted to pull up from the right wing, but good close out there by Ezra Stewart. Ninefu with it, right side. Guarded by Weeblehouse. He drives baseline. Cross-court pass. Farron pops from the near corner. No good, too short. And Milliken skies up, but gets it knocked out of his hands by Zarowski. And Ninefu gets 2 more points to his total. Weeblehouse brings it up the floor to Swanson, now top of the key, guarded lightly by Sorowski, to Stewart, Guarded by Brack. Now Weeblehouse. Looking, finds number 10, Draper. Now cross court, Stewart, far corner, driving on Zorowski. Cross court pass now. Swanson, 3-ball, right wing, no good. Offensive rebound, Platteview. Back out try to keep it back in play was Draper. We're going crazy on the sound effects here in this game. I'm not sure what's so different about this game than every other game, but we're feeling ourselves. All right, Milliken, mid-range jumper, no good, and Farron pulls down the miss for Platteview. For Skyhawks, Farron, left wing, takes a screen right for Zorowski, now dumps it off Dvorak to Ninifu. He now has 13, tied for the team lead with J.J. Farron. Farron now has it left side, guarded by Stewart on the left wing, dumps it off to Brack near the logo. Back to Farron, right side now, working in front of Kyle Jungers. Farron dumps it down low to Brack, working on Swanson, trying to get positioning, double teamed by him and Draper, and there's going to be a foul called on Draper. Draper doesn't like that call as he was going for the tie-up. That'll be Draper's second. It's 39-13. Skyhawks up big on the Trojans. They inbound it to Ninifu on the right elbow. He gets picked up by Milliken. Entry pass on the left block. Brack, no good. Offensive rebound, Dvorak, no good on the follow-up, and that ball will bounce out of bounds going to the Trojans. 6:23 to play, quarter number 3. Milliken, right side, gets picked up by Dvorak. Now to Stewart, to Weeblehouse. Draper, far corner. Milliken, left wing. Platteview working left to right, up and under. Nice move by Milliken. He's got 13. Up the floor, Ninifu in the lane. It's good. Nice work by James Ninifu. 5:50 to play. Third quarter, Milliken with it. Right wing, guarded by Ninifu. To Swanson, left side. Finds a cutting Draper. Left block shot, no good. Rebound bounces once on the hardwood and then goes right into the hands of Brack. Up the floor, Zorowski gets pushed in the middle lane, stepped on the out-of-bounds line, and it will be Platteview basketball. Skutt likes to work pretty fast. If the score or the way it's leaning holds, and on the off chance they get matched up with Beatrice in the final, we're going to have two very different styles. Beatrice slows things down. They make sloths tired. All right, Milliken in the lane takes the harm. There's going to be a foul call. Milliken will go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Nate Zorowski, his first. Milliken's at the line to shoot 2. Drills the first. .5:19 to play. 41-16. Your score. Make it 41-17. Milliken has 15 points now. 15 of the 17 Trojans. Points on the scoreboard go to Milliken. Farron, left side to Brack on the perimeter. Now to Dvorak at the logo. Gives it to Farron, right wing. They run Ninifu. Farron can't get the basketball to him. Calls a screen left by Zorowski in the lane and loses possession of the basketball and just throws it, trying to save it in bounds. He throws it to Stewart. Out top, Milliken, right wing, drives, looking for help, kicks it. Stewart, wide open 3. It's good. It's 41-20. Skutt leads by 21. 4.5 minutes to play, third quarter. Plenty of time for Platteview to get back in it. They got to get some stops here. Dvorak driving right side, kicks it out. Farron. Now to Dvorak, right side. Ninifu trying to get open. Good defense there by Weeblehouse away from the ball. Farron now with it left side to Dvorak. Thought about popping the 3 from the right wing. Decides to dribble into the free throw line. Pass down low for Brack is knocked out of his hands. We're going to have a foul called. They're going to say he was shooting. Okay. So that was the third foul on Draper. It was That's funky because I was on an entry pass. They're going to say that he was in the act of shooting. But he misses the first free throw anyway. So Brack hits 1 of 2 at the line. He now has 12. And here comes Weeblehouse for Platteview. To Ezra Stewart. Back to Weeblehouse, top of the key. Swanson, right wing, tries to drive right on Zarowski. Good defense there by Zarowski, not allowing any angle or opening there on the right side. Now Weeblehouse left side, drives baseline on Farron. Floater, left side of the lane, no good. Hit off the left side of the rim and bounced right over the net. It's 42-20, 3:45 to go, third quarter. Ninifu has it, right side, guarded by Weeblehouse near the logo. 42-20, Skyhawks with the 22-point advantage. Down low, entry pass. Intended for Brack, taken away from behind by Milliken. And here goes Connor Milliken, the junior guard. Up the floor, pops, left wing, 3 ball on the way, no good. Too short, offensive rebound, Swanson. And the layup is good. Dayton Swanson gets his first 2 points of the afternoon, and it's 42-22. Farron drives right side, gets tied up by Milliken, and the jump ball, the alternating possession, will give it to the Trojans. 3:11 to go, third quarter, 42-22. Milliken working left to right here. Gets a screen right from Swanson. Now bounce passes it to Weeblehouse. Kicks it out. Stewart, left wing, tries to drive right on Edstrand. Floater goes. Stewart has 5 this quarter. It's 42-24. Skyhawks lead trimmed to 18. Ninifu to Dvorak at the logo. Now to Edstrand. Farron, right wing. Picked up by Stewart. Now Dvorak, left side. Chest pass. Edstrand, pass tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Draper of Platteview. Skutt basketball. 2.5 to go, third quarter. 42-24. Skyhawks with an 18-point lead. Ninifu to Dvorak, directly in front of us. Now Edstrand. Draper almost jumped the pass in there. Ninifu drives, fakes the pass. Oh, nice move there by Ninifu. He faked the pass to the corner and just drove right into the left side of the lane. Draper now has it on the other end. Kicks it to the lane to Swanson. Pass intended for Stewart. Almost intercepted by Farron. Now it's knocked away by Farron, and Edstrand comes up with the loose ball. Up the floor. Dvorak. Layup good. Dvorak just scored his first 2 of the night. Milliken pops the 3. No good. And Farron gets the defensive rebound. 46-24. Just like that. An 18-point lead on a quick 4-0 run is now seeing Skutt score a couple buckets and take the lead back to 22. And we have a timeout on the floor, charged to Platteview. It is a full timeout, so we'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to the Class B semifinal on 93.7 The Ticket.
It's seafood season at Amigos. The popular fish and shrimp tacos are back and on special. 2 for just $6.99. There's jumbo shrimp baskets, fish and chips, and even a seafood enchilada. Talk about variety. And don't forget the crowd-pleasing crisp crab rangoon burrito. The amazing flavor of crab rangoon rolled in a golden crisp tortilla just made to dunk in our sweet chili sauce. What a catch. Seafood at Amigos.
Hey dude, can I have the aux cord?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, do you want to play some games?
What? No, stop. I'm trying to drive.
Dude, Aaron wants to know what you're doing on Friday.
Okay, I'll talk to him later. I'm driving right now.
Did you see this thing on Facebook?
Okay, you know what? I'm sorry. I gotta put you on Do Not Disturb.
Wait.
It's hard to drive with a bad passenger, so don't let your phone be one. Visit drivesmartany.org for more information. Brought to you by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Minute 38 to go here at PBA in the third quarter. 46-24. Skyhawks now up by 22 after going on a quick 4-0 run. They have the basketball. Dvorak has it right side. Now gives it to Ninifu, to Ed Strand. Farron, Skyhawks working around the perimeter. Dvorak, entry pass on the free throw line to Brack. Pushes his butt into the defender. Now kicks out. Dvorak, 3-ball, barely grazes the front iron. And we have a foul called on either Ed Strand or Ninifu. I believe it will be on Ed Strand. It sure will.
The foul's at number 12. Ed Strand, his first personal foul, second team foul against the Skyhawks.
Weeblehouse will bring it across the timeline, finds Stewart right side. Now to Milliken, left wing, guarded by Dvorak. Got away with a travel there. Now Milliken needed some help, trying to find some space. Good double team there by the Skyhawks. 3-ball, Draper, top of the key, no good, off to the right, and the rebound is tipped out of bounds as Stewart went flying over Platteview's bench, literally flying, just full-fledged into the seats. It'll be Skyhawk basketball. Farron crossing the timeline here, 41 seconds left, third quarter. Gives it to Ed Strand. 46-24 your score. Ninifu standing directly in front of us. Now dribbles to the top of the key. Driving right side, right-handed layup in the lane, no good. Too strong, but Ninifu was fouled there. Foul's going to go on number 20, Cale Wickman, his second.
Cale Wickman, his second personal foul, 13th foul against Platteview. At the line, the Skyhawks, number 32, James Ninifu, shooting 2 shots.
Ninifu hits the first, 47-24 now your score. And he hits the second as well. Ninifu now has 19 points. Stewart, right side to Weeblehouse. To Draper. Cross-court pass, Stewart in the far corner. Now gives it to Weeblehouse, to Milliken. Guarded by Dvorak. Crosses him over, goes left. Mid-range jumper, no good by Milliken. And Farron gets the defensive rebound with 5 seconds to go, third quarter. Ninifu crossing the timeline, 2 seconds. Ninifu dumps it off. Great find by Ninifu to find Jake Brack down low on the doorstep of the hoop on the left side. And Brack hits the layup as the clock expires. And it is 50-24 at the end of the third quarter. Let's take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
You can search online for hours to find the best electricians in Lincoln and the surrounding area, but I'll save you time. High Electric has been serving their customers for 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They're experts in everything electrical, from remodeling to new additions, hot tub installations, electric vehicle chargers or EV chargers, lighting, ceiling fans, and more. High Electric takes jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at highelectric.com.
Are you tired of lousy internet and faceless customer service? It's time to experience local, honest, hassle-free, and exceptional. That's the Allo promise. We not only provide crazy fast fiber internet, crystal clear TV, and dependable phone service, but we choose to become a part of the communities we serve and love when everyone calls or stops by our store to say Allo. So don't settle for mediocre, settle for exceptional with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/local.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Nick Sander back with you. Started the fourth quarter here. Skutt with the basketball. At the end of the third quarter, Ninifu leads all scorers with 19. Milliken second with 15. Now Ninifu has 21. Stewart going with it right side. Kicks it out. Swanson now to Weeblehouse. 52-24. Skyhawks up big in this one. Stewart now far corner. Driving on Brack. Dumps it out to Swanson. Top of the key. Stewart, 3-ball, No good off back iron. Rebound will bounce out to Weeblehouse. Mid-range jumper, no good, too strong. On that shot there by Stewart, nobody was crashing the boards for Platteview. So they wanted to get back, but luckily for them, they had another opportunity since it bounced all the way out to the perimeter as Farron takes a 3-ball and hits. Boy, and that just feels like a dagger as Farron now has 16. It's 55-24. Skyhawks out in front. Milliken, left side, pulls up, fakes the shot. Now Swanson, Draper, left wing, hands it off to Milliken, guarded by Dvorak. Thought about pulling up for the 3 from the left wing, decides to spin around at the elbow. Jumper on the way, no good, rims around and out. 55-24 your score. 6.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Winner goes to the Class B final. Dvorak has it now for the Skyhawks, has it at the elbow. Now out to Brack and dumps it out top to the logo where Ninifu has it on the left side. Dvorak, left wing, guarded by Milliken. Now Ninifu farther down on the left side. Entry pass almost taken away by Swanson. Zorowski out corner, 3-ball, Farron, no good. And the rebound goes to Draper. Up the floor, Weeblehouse in the lane, gets Zorowski to jump. Layup in the lane for Weeblehouse is good. Michael Weeblehouse now has 4. Brack gets it poked away from behind. It'll stay with the Skyhawks as Swanson was the last one to touch it. Coming up after this, it's Roncalli and Beatrice. DP on the call for that one about 30 minutes after this one ends. As Ninifu gets the inbound pass, gets his layup blocked and taken away. Milliken comes away with the rebound. Up the floor goes Milliken. Behind the back in the lane. Right-handed layup is no good, but he is fouled hard. We'll see if they get Dvorak or Zorowski for it. They're going to get Dvorak, his first.
13th foul against the Skyhawks. And free throw line for the Trojans. Number 2, Connor Milliken, shooting 2.
Milliken at the line to shoot 2. Misses his first. Milliken with 15 this afternoon. Make it 16 for Milliken as he hits that one home. Pass almost taken away by Milliken. Dvorak's able to corral it. Edstrand now in the far corner. Dvorak 3-ball near corner. No good. Off to the right. Rebound tipped a couple times, and Zorowski gets it back for Skutt. Edstrand, right side, out top to Farron. Says, calm down. Let's slow things down with his left hand. And now he's dribbling with his right. Cross-court pass to Dvorak. Staying 3 feet in front of us now. Brack. Entry pass down low right underneath the hoop to Zorowski, and gets pushed down a little bit by Alex Draper. That's going to be Draper's 4th. As it looked like he may have just pushed him just a little bit, just trying to be a little physical, then helped him up. So Skutt basketball underneath their own bucket. They inbounded to Brack, working on Draper in the lane. Floater is good. Brack now has 16. Up the floor, Weeblehouse. Trojans down 30 to Skutt. 4:51 to play. Weeblehouse at the elbow. Jumper, good. Weeblehouse has 6. Farron dribbles across the timeline to Dvorak. Edstrand, right side, takes a screen left from Zorowski. Edstrand still driving, right-handed layup, no good. Shot that from the left side of the bucket, but with his right hand, and Milliken comes down with a defensive rebound. Cross-court pass. Swanson gets it near corner. Now finds a cutting Ezra Stewart down the right side of the lane. Good recovery there by Brack. Up top, Milliken, 3-ball on the way. No good, off to the left. And the rebound's corralled by Edstrand, and he almost stepped on the baseline, but they're going to say no. And he'll give it to Farron, who will cross the timeline. Now to Brack, left side, drives on Swanson. Right-handed layup lane, no good. But he is fouled by Dayton Swanson, as that'll be Swanson's second.
The foul to number 15, Dayton Swanson. His second personal foul, 15th foul against Platteview. 57-29, a 28-point advantage for Skutt.
Free throw on the way, no good by Jake Brack. 4 minutes to play through the fourth. Or in the fourth, halfway through the fourth.
For Skutt Catholic, number 50, Jack Healy.
Second one for Brack is good.
In for Omaha Skutt Catholic, number 2, Wyatt Archer.
Wyatt Archer checks in for the Skyhawks, a junior, just averaging a little over a point a game as Brack takes a seat. Skutt going a little shorter now, but they also have Jack Healy in there. Healy standing at 6'9", as Milliken takes it right at Healy, finishes with the right hand, and Milliken has 18. Farron with it, crossing the timeline. Now to Archer, to Dvorak, left side. Edstrand to Farron, right side. Archer trying to move without the ball, find an opening. Pick and roll play with Healy, right-handed layup in the lane, no good. Archer with the offensive rebound, and Archer gets on the scoring column with his first 2 points of the night. Charles Burt, the senior, ready to check in at the next dead ball as Milliken drives right side, up and under by Milliken, trying to put some finesse on it. No dice on that layup. And here comes Charles Burt. Gabe Edstrand's out. And there's 3 minutes and 10 seconds to play. Farron with it across the timeline, guarded by Stobie. Hands it off. Dvorak, right side, now backs it out near the logo. Milliken's not even guarding the ball right now. Now Farron has it. Pops the three, right wing. Farron, good. Farron hits another three ball as Draper tries a three of his own and hits. 63-34 is your score. 2.5 minutes to go in this one. Skutt looking to advance as Milliken steals it, jumps the passing lane, and the layup is good by Connor Milliken. It's 63-36. Up the floor, Healy, layup in the lane is good. Platteview trails 65-36. 2 minutes to go. As Milliken has it right wing. Gives it to Draper. Started by Archer. Thought about popping another three. Loses possession of the basketball. Gets it knocked away. Archer flies on the floor. Goes into the bench of Platteview. It will be Trojans ball. Will Dotery and number 14, Ben Teal, will check in for the Skyhawks as Farron and Dvorak's day are probably done. In for Platteview, Jared Kuhl. Layup in the lane by, Cale Wickman. No good, but he is fouled.
Fouls up number 50, Jack Healy. His first personal foul, 14th foul against the Skyhawks. At the line, number 20, Cale Wickman, shooting two.
Wickman can't hit the first. Off back iron.
Checking in for Platteview, number 5, Nate Lewis.
Second free throw for Wickman is good, so now he has 1 point on the afternoon. Archer almost loses the ball for Skutt, gets it back, now tosses it out to Teal. Right wing, now he dribbles it to the logo, just a junior, Ben Teal. Now to Archer, fakes left, goes right in the lane, kicks it over the head, and it hops up on the table. It'll be Platteview basketball.
Into the ball game for the Trojans, number 23, Jackson Adams.
Jackson Adams checks in for Platteview. Connor Milliken takes a seat with 1:41 to play. Stobie to Kuhl. Now Wickman with it on the right block, kicks it out. Lewis. Stobie now spin move, left side of the lane, floater, no good, too short. Rebound corralled by Jack Healy for the Skyhawks. Up the floor, Teal crosses the timeline, passes up the floor. Three ball on the way, near corner, no good, nothing but air by Charles Burt. That was his moment. Shoot. Everybody in the arena wanted him. 3 ball on the way. Stobie too strong, but Burt gets the defensive rebound. Up the floor to Teal in transition. The lay-in, no good, too strong. And here comes Stobie across the timeline, working left to right. Stobie kicks. I thought Cool was going to take that 3 ball there from the far corner. Wickman will try a 3 of his own. It hits from the top of the key. Cale Wickman. Up the floor. Layup in the lane, no good by Burt. Healy with the offensive rebound. Teal, 3 ball, near corner, no good, too short. And Healy got held, but it's going to be an offensive foul called on Jack Healy. Bring in more reserves for the Skyhawks as number 24, Caden Lynch, number 22, Ryan Kudron, and Will Tababin check in for Skutt Catholic.
Skyhawks, number 5, Will Tababin. Number 22, Ryan Kudron. And number 24, Caden Lynch.
38 seconds left on the clock. 65-40. Trojans down by 25. Stobie, backdoor cutting. Layup in the lane is good by number 40, Rybert Ziebert, Good for his first 2 points. The freshman scoring at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Wyatt Archer hits a spin move. Nice little spin cycle on the left block there, and he finishes with the left-handed layup. Stobie in the lane. Spin move of his own. Off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped out. And corralled by Cool. Cross-court pass. Stobie, 4 seconds on the clock. Drives baseline on Archer. They don't know how much time's on the clock. There's the horn at the end of the game. Your score, Omaha Skutt 67. Platteview 42. Don't go anywhere. We'll have the postgame show coming up next and get you ready for Beatrice and Roncalli coming up next. It's the Class B semifinal on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Southeast Community College is training tomorrow's workforce today with our nearly 60 career and technical programs. We are doing our part to help employers fill vacancies during this current labor shortage, graduating students with skill sets employers are seeking. We're also helping to upskill the workforce by adding short-term credentials like certificates in many programs so that employees can get retraining quickly. Learn more about upskilling with SCC at southeast.edu/academics. SCC, your path to possible.
Hi, this is Kurt, your shop manager at A1 Automotive here in downtown Lincoln. My promise to you is this: you won't find another automotive repair facility that genuinely cares about you and your vehicle. Our service is outstanding and our customer service is better. Please give me a call for all your automotive repair questions and needs. Call me at 402-477-4660. We were built on small town values, and that shows in how we treat others. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated? You don't have to. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. For answers, visit us at allofiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
Fencing, skydiving, baseball, tennis, gymnastics, softball, basketball, table tennis, karate.
Nick thinks he can name all of the Cornhusker State Game sports in 30 seconds.
BMX racing, volleyball, cycling.
Not likely, but here's what you do need to know. The Cornhusker State Games are coming up in July. With over 70 sports to choose from, there's literally something for everyone. Register by June 1st to get your free shirt. Check it all out at CornhuskerStateGames.com. Go for the gold in 2022.
Archery, chess, foot golf, fishing.
Now back to high school basketball on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We appreciate your cooperation.
Our postgame show is brought to you by Union Bank and Trust. At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Nick Sander back with you at Pinnacle Bank Arena. We're done with game 3 of the day. This one saw the Skyhawks taking the semifinal game and heading into the Class B final with a 67-42 win over the Platteview Trojans. Heading into this one, I thought it was going to be more competitive, but Platteview just had no answer for 6'8" Jake Brack and even 6'7" Nate Zaruski down in the paint. Just way too much height for Platteview to handle, and Dayton Swanson included in that. Let's go through a final stat line for each side. Let's start with the Trojans of Platteview. They end their season today still without a championship or a runner-up in program history. Connor Milliken leads them in the stat column with 20 points on the day. Then it's a kind of a whole jumble of some small contributors. Mike Wiebelhaus had 6, Ezra Stewart had 5, Cale Wickman had 4, Draper had 3, and Ziebert and Swanson both had a pair apiece. For the Skyhawks, they advanced to the state championship game on Friday at 1 p.m. You'll be able to hear that one on the ticket. Go through a couple stat lines. 3 big players had pretty much a big majority of their points in this 67-42 win. James Ninifu finishes with 21, a team high. Brack finishes with 17. Theron finishes with 19 on 5 made threes. And Healy, Zaruski, and Dvorak all had 2 apiece. So Skutt Catholic advances to the state final game on Friday at 1 p.m. You'll be able to hear that one right here on the ticket. They're trying to get their 5th state title, and they'll go for that against the winner of Roncalli and Beatrice, which you'll be able to hear in about 20 or 25 minutes right here on the ticket with Mr. DP on the call. I would say go easy on him. He's had a tough afternoon as the Commanders have traded for Carson Wentz. He's dealing with it in his own way. He's struggling with it a little bit, so go easy on him. But exciting Class B semifinal coming up here in about 30 minutes between Roncalli and Beatrice. 2 contrasting styles. Roncalli pushing the pace, likes to shoot a lot. Beatrice, they don't want to score more than 40 points. They don't want to score more than 35 points. They scored 30-some points in an overtime game the other day. So Beatrice likes to slow things down, take their time, use pace to their advantage, slow things down, and have a good time. So we'll see how many points we have in this one between Roncalli and Beatrice. Once again, this has been your Union Bank and Trust postgame show at UBT. People don't have your money. Your money has people. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC. Nick Sanders saying so long for now. I will talk to you at the 6 p.m. tip-off game with Class A girls action between Millard South and Lincoln Southwest. But here in just about a half an hour, DP will have the call of Roncalli and Beatrice to continue our state basketball coverage on day 3 of the tournament from Pinnacle Bank Arena. Once again, your final score, 67-42. Skutt gets the win and advances to the Class B final on Friday at 1 p.m. with the win over Platteview today. We'll be back from Pinnacle Bank Arena in a short bit, but for now, let's throw it back to the studio and Jake Bachhoven here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? At Foundation Repair,